Hey guys, Delta here, and welcome to a brand new series on my channel, something I haven't done before but has been requested of me for a while. As you can see, this is NHL 14, it's been out for a few weeks now, I've been playing it quite a bit, and I'm going to start a GM mode series. I really enjoy just taking teams, not even just playing the actual games, but taking teams that are, let's face it, they're in bad shape, and rebuilding them and turning them into a dynasty and winning a bunch of Stanley Cups. So we're going to do that. That's what this series is going to be. You're going to watch me try and build a team. I'm going to talk, and hopefully it's entertaining for those of you that like hockey and like NHL. So let's start this up. I hit the wrong button. I don't need to redeem any pucks yet. Well, I've got 210 there. I do have a GM mode started already. I did one I'm currently doing one as the Carolina Hurricanes, and that is off to an alright start. But this one I'm going to be using the Tampa Bay Lightning. Let's get the settings out of the way. I like starting back at the entry draft. I like having an off-season to sign free agents, make trades, draft some guys, and start rebuilding that prospect pool, which is really one of the most difficult things for me is building the farm system, because it gets messy. You could dress like 18 skaters and 2 goalies, and you'll have like 40 guys on your AHL roster. It's ridiculous. So let's do that. Trade difficulty I'm leaving on medium because, well, let's face it, I'm a pleb. I'm not great at these games. I am going to cheat a bit. I'm going to set the rosters to the current. So guys that were actually drafted in the 2013 draft, Jonathan Drouin, Nate McKinnon, they will be on their actual teams. So we're effectively going to have a second 2013 draft with whoever's left over. I'm going to turn the cap penalties and the draft pick stuff to off and classic. Give each team a fresh start. Don't have any of the stuff carrying over from reality. Everything else looks good. I'm going to make sure the assistant coach does not miss my lines. And other than that, I'm set. So we are going to play as the Tampa Bay Lightning, who, well, they're not in good shape. They have a number of good prospects, and of course they have Steven Stamkos. But other than that, it's a lot of older players, a lot of overpaid players. Whoops. A lot of overpaid players, and then just a lot of not-so-great players. So, and of course, on top of all of that, they do not have a starting goaltender. So I'm going to come in here, and I'm going to try and remedy this. The first season or two is probably not going to be nice, because I'm going to go full rebuild. I want to let the young guys play. I want to have Jonathan Drouin and other prospects get in there. I'm going to leave the GM skill level on medium to give myself a challenge. I usually set it on easy, and I just kind of scan the system all the time, because I like to just have fun. But this series will be good. I look forward to it. Something that'll be ongoing, and it's like I play this game in binges, so it really works because I can sit here and I can play a ton over a couple days and record a ton and have enough videos to last quite a while, and then I can go off and do something else. So it's something I enjoy. Hopefully you guys enjoy this. But let's get started. We are starting at the NHL draft back in June 2013. I have the 3rd overall pick because I'm the Tampa Bay Lightning. And yeah, here I'm just going to overwrite the previous save here. I was having some issues with my console freezing while I was trying to get this. Well, I did about 3 or 4 takes before this one where the game froze, but I believe I've found a fix for it now. So hopefully that's going to work this time. If not, ouch. Anyways, I'm just going to skip past the prospect game because this is the leftovers. There's not going to be too many top-notch prospects to get. I don't need to watch. I don't need to use a little cheat to look at everyone's overalls. Plus, it doesn't have any of the European prospects in there. So let's just go straight through to the draft. Trading block, that's the one thing I want to do because the coach puts Marty St. Louis on the trading block. What are you doing? He's not going anywhere. Alright. To the draft. As you can see here, I have the 3rd overall pick, Tampa Bay Lightning, behind Colorado and Florida. No trades so far, and I'm not going to make a trade here because this is what has been causing me to freeze. I've made a trade here. Now, please work. Yes, there we go. We are through making our pick, and woo, things are looking differently than they did last time. Huh. But still, this is the guy I want. Alexander Wenberg, an 18-year-old power forward from Sweden. Unless they've completely changed the ratings around from my last run-through, he should be very good. So let's take him. And then I will just quick sim through the rest of that round. You can see everyone else that went. There you go. On to the second round. Now I'm going to attempt to... Well, I don't need to make the trade just yet, so I will wait one more round, because that's what I did last time, and I want things to not break. Okay, let's see who's available here. Josh McDonald. Who's the guy I took? I don't even remember. I just took a power forward, so I don't want to take another. I want to look for like a 17 or an 18-year-old kid. Zach Hall. I remember this guy. He was at the Canucks Prospects Camp this year. Got cut, if I remember correctly. Scott, I recognize that name. Okay, I'm just going to come back up to the top here. No, oh, wait, what was that? There's an 18-year-old. Spencer Wand. 17. Another big guy, power forward from Sweden. Alex Solnier. He's an older guy, but he's a playmaker. I say, let's go off the board a bit and take him. He might turn out to be decent. Alright. Third round. This is where I'm going to make my trade. The first of many cap dumps. And that is Ryan Malone, who's getting paid $4.5 million to be a third liner, basically. So there's one team that has the cap space and actually wants him, and that is always the Ottawa Senators. So I'm just going to come over here, and I'm going to take the first rounder. Let's look at the trade value. I'm a little off. So seeing as there's not a whole lot of great stuff in this draft, I'm going to give him my third as well to even things out. And I know that they will not take him without me taking a bit of salary back, so I will take $500,000, and let's... triangle, that's the button. And there we go, there goes the trade. Good dealing with you, Ottawa. And that is now $4 million off the books. So, let this round go. Max Iafrate is who went in that spot. Zach Ewan, drafted once again. One pick after the team that originally picked him, the Winnipeg Jets. Alright, continuing on to the... We're not going to make any trades. We're going to wait until I can clear some so I can get my roster and get an idea of what moves I need to make. Though I do know the next move I need to make is to get a goalie. Whoa! Whoa! Another Saulnier. Did they just use the same picture? Or are they that identical? That's kind of creepy. Okay, I've taken a couple forwards. Here's it. Let's see if we can find a defenseman, a decent defenseman. Maybe I have to wait till later. Nah, he's 20 years old. Spencer Jensen. He usually does not turn out to be much. Who? Cody Sylvester. I recognize that name. I think he might have been invited to a Canucks camp as well. David Nemec. Huh. I'm going off the board a bit now. Look at the glasses on that guy. Huh. Let's just go look at defensemen in general. He's got decent size, 17. But I will probably be able to grab him in the next round. So let's go with... Should we take a flyer on the guy that doesn't have anything here? 19-year-old big guy from Finland? Why not? He's got a cool name. Westermark. Sim through the rest of that round. Did my guy get taken? I forgot his name already, so I'm not sure. We're going to find out in a few picks if the guy I want to get taken. Let's see if there's been... it's not showing any trades for me. That is strange. Let's take a look here. No, the trade went through, so... I should have the pick, right? Let's see. Yeah, there's the pick I got him from Ottawa. Game is being glitchy. Alright. Right here, let's see if the guy I wanted is still around, that defenseman I was looking at. Doesn't look like it. Oh well. Okay, let's just go look at all the skaters again and see who may be the best pick. Stephen Harper. Not the Prime Minister, though. Defensive D. He's a small guy. Ryan Horvat. Bo Horvat is a much better player, I'm assuming. Brody Milne. I wonder if he's related to... He looks a bit like... I could see a bit of a resemblance to... I'm going to have to Google that one. That looks a bit like a guy I went to school with. Could be a relative of him. That's freaky. Billy, look at the hair on him. Anyways, let's just get through this quickly. I'm just going to jump back up to the top. Should we take the Harper kid? Let's take Horvat just because of the name. Alright, all teams. It's not showing any trades. That is kind of... That's strange. Alright, 6th round. Who is available? Gotta be someone decent. Someone worth taking a flyer on. Decent size, decent skill. Come on. Gotta be someone. A lot of small snipers, but of course these are like the leftovers of the 2013 draft. So let's just let's go for this guy, I guess. Sturk. You know, more often than not, you don't get a whole lot out of these when you basically redo a draft. This is basically a second 2013 draft. But, you know, maybe you get a guy or two that helps rebuild the prospect pool. So, I took this guy. Nice to get a two-way forward, but let's see what else is available here. I don't like drafting these 20-year-olds unless I know they're going to be good. So I'm looking for 17, 18, maybe 19-year-old. Someone who's young enough who they might actually develop. Let's rank this by potential, actually. Let's see what we get. Okay. Yeah, he's got size. Maybe not the highest potential, but he's 6'3", he's 18. Let's take a shot on him. Trent Lofthouse. With my last pick in the draft. Alright, that does it for that draft. I can review my progress tracker. Got some points. Nothing that I can use to upgrade my my medical staff or coach. Yeah, so I'm just gonna upgrade the amateur scout so I can, you know, scout well and simulate up to contract day. This is where we get to start really mess with stuff. Dump a lot of guys to clear out the farm team, make some room for the young guys to step up and play. That's going to be the big thing, I think. So let's start at... Well, let's just look at who I drafted to begin with. No, not by overall, by age. Let's go by age. So Sturk, not a whole lot. Wenberg, whoa! He did not turn out as good as the first time I drafted him. He's 62 overall, but his potential is not as high. He was 4.5 stars when I did the run that finally worked, and then... Oh well. Still, good prospect to get out of there. 62 overall and 4 stars. If he does reach his potential, he'll be a good top 6 forward. Lofthouse, wow, 49 overall, 48 overall. That dude. Who else did I take out of that draft? Solnier, 60 overall. Okay, decent potential. Can put him in the AHL. Horvat, 20, but 52. I'm not going to sign him to a contract. Anyways, let's go through each position and see. Okay, so these guys are basically my top 4 centers right now. They're all under contract. Let's see who's going to be likely in the AHL. I guess these guys. We got enough. I'd say we have enough in the AHL that I can let this guy just walk away. Not enough potential at 2.5 stars. And I'll give him a contract to play in the AHL. Alex Saulnier. Yeah, league minimum, 3 years, 2-way. That's fine by me. Standard entry-level contract. Let's go look at the left wingers. This is where I have basically nothing right now. I'm going to play Drouin, and maybe I'll play him in the 22. Maybe he'll get some NHL time, or no, he might benefit from the AHL, but Drouin's junior or NHL, I'm going to put him in the NHL. So we got to sign some left wings or find some via trade. That's going to be big. Let's look at the AHL team, basically. Not much here. I'm going to let these guys walk and try and find some better guys in free agency to help fill out those roster spots down on our farm team. The Syracuse Crunch. There we go. Stumbling over my words. Though, no left wings. We got quite a few right wings. We got Marty St. Louis, Teddy Purcell, Brett Connolly, Richard Panik, Vijay Karambin's a solid fourth liner. Nikita Kucherov, he will benefit from top line time in the AHL. But we definitely need some more guys. Sexton, you can just go. We definitely need to fill out the AHL roster with some guys. Wenberg, Earn, you guys are 18. I'm not going to give you contracts yet. I'll wait till you're 20. Defense. Lots of old, overpaid guys. Look at this. Eric Brewer, 34, $3.8 million. Salo, 38, $3.8 million. Oland, 36, $3.6 million. Lee's decent as a depth guy. Same with Ollie. Gudis. Might want those guys playing in the AHL. Either on the bottom pairing or in the AHL. I don't want to carry him as a 7th and 8th defenseman. But I'm going to have to do something about this defense. We got to get younger. We got to shed some salary. I only got 2.8 in cap space. That's not good. How am I supposed to make that trade? Damn. Okay. Looks like there's some guys here. I'm going to let this guy walk. And who else? Anyone that can join. You're not going to be... Oh, what? Now you're going by age? What are you doing, guys? Overall, anyone that's 20 and decent? No? Okay. So here are our goalies. We're pretty much set in the AHL. But one of these guys has to go, and I'm planning for it to be Ben Bishop because he has a higher potential and a higher salary, so he will develop, he will get better, and I'll have to trade him then. Lindback looks like he'll just be a solid backup and cheaper. So what does that leave me for the depth chart? I have 11 centers. So I need to sign a lot of left wings. I got to sign some wingers to fill out the AHL roster. At center, we're fine. Defenseman, we should be fine in the AHL. Who's this guy? I release him to free agency as well. How many defensemen does that leave me now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so say that's my top 6 right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I got enough to fill out the AHL. I can maybe sign one more to help things out. Let's jump ahead a day once it lets me. It's simulating for some reason. It's just going to stay on the same day. But there, you can see the record for 2012-2013. 18 wins, 26 losses, 4 overtime losses. They missed the playoffs. They did very badly. That's why they had the 3rd overall pick. Simulate up to the day, and we should have... The one guy I offered a contract sign was a wonder... My memory is blanking right now. I'm feeling like seriously blonde. This is strange. So we made the one deal so far. Malone. That was good. Get us a pick. Okay, Alex Saulnier has joined. Now the biggest thing is we got to focus on the defense. Goalie is the number one thing. Then we got to work on defense, and we got to add wingers. Well, defense... Yeah, I got to do that just to clear space so I can add wingers, I guess. So let's look at what else we have right now. Is there really anything else I need to do in terms of contracts here? It looks like no. Okay, so that's done. I guess that really just does it for the first part of the series. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Yeah. Comment, like, subscribe, share it around to your friends who also enjoy NHL. And I will see you guys in the next part.